Yeah, he's doing extremely well. I've told that in the end of the game. He's he's been excellent every time that he has given this opportunity. Scoring goals for fun, which is what he has done throughout his career, and ticking all the right boxes. So he's competing for that position with Soldado as it has been from the start, but responding extremely well to every time that we've given an opportunity. So I'm very very happy.
Presumably all the time you're saying Capital One Cup and the Europa League, and those opportunities continue, and you don't have players that are frustrated and not getting opportunities.
Yeah, I think so. We have a great strength in depth this year to allow us to do that. The amount of changes that we've been promoting in these games are quite a lot, and the response has been excellent. So not only the team is scoring, but also avoiding the other teams from scoring. We have in this dressing room a great team spirit and ambition to reach our objectives, and I think that's why they've approached every single game with great responsibility and professionalism.
8 clean sheets out of 9. That's a fantastic achievement. Does it actually make you think this side can achieve more than perhaps you thought it could do at the start?
Yeah, it can change very very quickly, Nick. I think at the moment we are on a good run. There's not any of the teams on maximum points, so that means that this year there will be very very tight at the top. We have Man United struggling for points, but on the other hand, have played all of the top teams since the beginning of the season, and we have I think we've probably what could become the tightest Premier League in years. So I think what is happening to us now, it puts us in a positive mood, but we just have to continue getting the most amount of points as possible, based on that confidence that we are growing at the moment.
And a game like Chelsea against rivals for a top 4 place, does that, if you can reduce something there, does that make your players and yourself feel that this is a side that can stay the distance this time and stay in that top 4?
Yeah, very very early stages. Anything can change dramatically. I think that this game won't have any significant impact, because it's normally in the games against other teams that could affect your position a little bit more dramatically. The games that you are expected to win. This is a big clash. I think with the two teams that last year competed hard for that Champions League spot. Whatever comes out of the game, I'm not sure if it's going to have great impact on the classification in the end of the season. But we want to do well, build on our confidence, win a game that against a team that has won the European Cup 2 seasons ago, won the UEFA Cup that we wanted so much last season. So a winning team, and we want to do well. It's against these teams that you are able to measure the type of challenges that you can put through.
It's the players which play against each other, but it's impossible to escape the fact that you against Jose, you're former Man City for the first time facing each other in the Premier League like this. I mean, how much extra does that give the game, do you think, as a dynamic?
In my opinion, not a lot, but we in the end try to serve the players as much as we can, and the game is theirs, and the history of the club, of both clubs, completely surpasses our achievements. So I would say that we should, in my opinion, be second figures to a spectacular game that means a lot to the fans and much more to the players.
When you take on a Jose Mourinho team like that, what do you feel you have to be particularly aware of?
Well, I think this Chelsea team is still being built around Jose's ideas. He has changed dramatically since he has left. A couple of the players are still the same, but they have so much creative players now. technical flair. Not so much of the players that we were able to recognize in the first years with Jose. From 2004 to 2007, so the type of market that they have done is a bit different throughout these years, and I think they're still bonding together as a team, and I think with all of Jose's abilities, you will be able to fine tune the team to another winning team, because he has done that in most of his career.
Are you surprised that Juan Mata has been a bit of a peripheral figure this year, given he's been player of the season for 2 years?
Yeah, well, it's not my decision to not pick or not pick Mata. It was before. He was always involved in my starting 11. I've enjoyed a great personal and professional relationship with Juan Mata, but it's not my decision anymore. So I suppose that the time that is not being given now, with the talent that he has, he'll probably overcome it and will jump back into the team, because he is that special.
Would it be fair to say that you're perhaps monitoring that situation with a view maybe somewhere down the line?
No, I don't think so.
I read somewhere that you said you felt an emptiness after you were dismissed by Chelsea. I just wondered at what stage did that emptiness get replaced by the motivation to want to come back in and
Yeah.
improve the bounce back?
Yeah, the emptiness is not merely related to Chelsea. Is completely related to the game and to the adrenaline that the game gives you. It's not the empty, and it's quite clear on the interview, in my opinion. Although I'm not the greatest at explaining myself, but the emptiness is more related to the fact that you come away from your job, from a 24-hour relationship with your job, with your profession, and with football, which gives you so much adrenaline and so much motivation. So after that Chelsea experience was a time for me to reflect and with my staff try to sort things that we have done wrong, to do it better in the future. I think we have learned so many lessons that we have applied them in this job right now.
A draw and defeat against them last season, Andre, would it be particularly sweet if you could beat them this time around, especially with Jose being in the other direction?
Well, it's important for everybody. I think we are enjoying our ride at the moment. Our start of the season has been excellent. It would be extremely good for us to continue to build on that, particularly against such an important team. So Arsenal have a difficult game at Swansea, and we would like to keep ourselves in the top. And for that to happen, we need to expect a slip, but also try to get our points and see if we can go top. He's due to come back hopefully tomorrow, back to training. So there is that possibility. There was a possibility of him coming back today, but he's making great progress, and we should see him back to first team training next week, definitely. And the rest of the players, Shadley has came back very strong, as you saw in the game against Villa. So he's in with a chance. Yunus has not yet 100%, so he's in doubt. Danny Rose will be, and there's a 90% possibility that he can make the game.
And one last one for me. Another interview I read about your friendship, obviously, with the PSG president, and Pablo was linked to you. Are you pleased now you made the decision to stay here, given how the season has unfolded for you so far?
No, I was pleased with the decision at that time. I think now we're just riding on a momentum, and the momentum can change very quickly. But the decision I was happy to take at that time, and there's nothing more to it.
Kerry.
Andre, you're aware the build-up will be Andre Villas-Boas against Jose Mourinho. Can you cast us back historically and explain the working relationship you had back then, and from your eyes, how that was?
My relationship professionally and personal with him was excellent, as you can imagine, because we worked so many years together. Our breakup point was because I was full of ambition to give him something extra, and I wanted further involvement to the job that I was doing at that time, which was scouting and match preparation. I felt that I could give him much more, so my initial idea was to keep on working with him. But he didn't feel the need for somebody near to him or in another position as an assistant, and because of that, we've both decided that it was time after Inter Milan to continue our career.
Are there elements of what you learned at that time that you still use on a day-to-day level as the coach you are now?
I think there's always an influence because when you've worked so close together for 7 years, you learn methods that not only brought Jose so much success, but you want to get to know those methods and apply them as well. So there are probably lots of things in my organization that I do similar to him, of course.
Any piece of advice that just sticks out in your mind?
Not really, because I think the professional relationship was outstanding. But then you always want to put your mark into the things that you do. And my first job was very, very difficult. It was in a complete different reality to the one that I was living with him, or that I lived with him. In Inter Milan and Chelsea and Porto, because I went to manage the bottom team in the league at that time, and everything changes, the way you handle the players, your objectives, fighting for survival in the league rather than fighting for trophies. So all of that requires a different leader and a different person, and there are things that I applied and things that I didn't.
Do you still have a relationship now? Have you talked ahead of this thing?
No, we talked the Premier League managers meeting when we were there in the 4th or 5th of August, if I'm not wrong. But since then, no.
And many would have seen this as maybe, if you don't mind me saying, the manager and the apprentice returning together. But who do you think has more to prove? Is it you or Jose Mourinho?
I think there's nobody to prove. Well, Jose's career speaks for itself. Mine, I'm very proud of what I've done so far and achieved, and I hope that the day that I quit, I am able to continue to look at it in the same way.
You were the last manager to bring about sweeping changes at Chelsea. Now Jose is trying the same thing. He's under a lot of pressure. Do you empathise with that?
I don't care about Chelsea.
And you believe when you were at Chelsea you would be given time to let your philosophy, your plan be given enough time past the season you were given or the time you were given? Would he be naive in thinking the same at Chelsea?
It's not my responsibility.
Let's move on from Chelsea. Thank you. Any more questions on broadcast? Giuseppe?
Yeah, Etienne will probably make his return one more week down the line. So not in conditions to face Angie and West Ham. So we will see him back after the international break, October. By then he will have trained with the team and be ready for the games. No, he hasn't trained with the reserves because he has felt dizziness in the last week, and he was sick. He is due to first team training on Monday.
All right, guys. We have the cameras off now, please. Thank you.